friends, it's Sister Marla Clerks again from St. Elizabeth Ann Seton. One of the good memories I have growing up of my mother is that the coffee pot was always on. There was always coffee there at a moment's notice in case Jean or Claire would happen to just knock on the door and walk in, and maybe they had something specific that they wanted to talk about, but chances are good that they just were touching base. They just were making that connection with one another. Or maybe Betty Lou was ringing the doorbell and yelling out, "Avon calling," and Mom would invite her in and say, "Well, would you like a cup of coffee?" And the assumption with that offer was also, "Please sit down so we can talk a while." Whatever the task was that they were busy doing was put aside because someone came. And so what you wanted to do was to offer them both some nourishment, but also some time. We see a contrast in our weekend gospel of the story of Martha and Mary, where Martha is just so busy trying to get all the preparations done to feed Jesus and probably some of his other disciples and wanting things to be just right. Whereas Mary is taking the posture of a disciple, sitting at the feet of Jesus, giving him her time and attention, listening to his stories. And we know that Jesus says to Martha, "You're upset and worried about so many things. Mary has chosen the better part." Now, he's not telling Martha, don't ever offer food or something to drink or that kind of hospitality to someone, but maybe to have that good mixture, not to go overboard by making sure the house is clean so that you're ignoring the presence and the gift of the person sitting next to you. I think that's what I miss when I think back to those coffee pot days, is it was such a good combination of putting aside the agenda that you might have had, of sitting down to share in conversation, to laugh, to share that cup of coffee. And it's a reminder for us to make sure that we're meeting both the needs of our brothers and sisters, that we're meeting those nourishment needs, but that we're also especially meeting their need to be heard, their need for someone to listen to them. And friends, we celebrate that every weekend when we come for liturgy. We first listen to that powerful message of God, reminding us that God has always been at work in the lives of God's people, the immense love that God has for us. And then we're nourished at the table. We're nourished by the body of our Savior. We're nourished to go forth through both that Eucharist and the readings, to go forth and to be nourishment to others. And so just powerful examples for us, friends, of what it means to have that radical hospitality for someone, a hospitality that tells that person that at the moment I encounter you, you are important to me. You matter enough for me to put aside whatever I might be working on, whatever I might be focused on, whatever might be my concern for the day, and to reach out to you and to offer whatever you need in nourishment and whatever it is that you need me to be for you at that any given moment. And so, friends, in this fast-paced world where sometimes we acknowledge and reward those who accomplish so many things in a day, who are the doers, who get things done, who are on numerous committees, who are always on the go, let us not forget to also compliment and reward those who take the time to stop, who take that time to listen to others, who take that time to say to them, pull up a chair, sit down, let me get you a cup of coffee, let me get you something to drink, let me listen while you tell me how your day is going, while you tell me something important in your life, while you allow me that grace to be the person who hears your story.